episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino, and we are looking at, we're looking at the International Blonde from Mr. Beer. So, I made this, which means we're not really going to get into real tasting per se. We're going to talk about whether or not I think it's a viable thing to make. It was the easiest brew kit I've ever made. So easy, in fact, that I'm actually hoping that this is okay. I'm a little worried, to be honest. So first and foremost, when I poured this the first batch out of the fermenter, it was still very thick. It has cleared immensely. There is still a little bit of sludge in the bottom, both some yeast, some of the sugar from the carbonation pellets. I have not opened this one yet. We're trying this. It's been a week since we bottled it, but it has a good deal of pressure to it. So I think it has finished carbonating. This one had a little bit of carbonation going for it already, where the IPA did not. So the IPA might take another few days. The IPA I'm really intrigued by because the IPA, it's liquid malt extract and its yeast were both 4 years past date. We didn't use that yeast. We added Nottingham yeast. So this International Blonde, the only difference we did with it was we added a 1/4 of an ounce of Nelson Sauvin hops to the boil. The boil was like a 5-minute boil. It wasn't an hour boil like you would normally do. And then we added a 1/2 ounce of Nelson Sauvin to the fermenter itself to do a dry hopping with it. And other than that, everything was stock the way that the kit came. It even used the yeast that came with the kit because the yeast was still in date. It was good until 2025. Everything seems to have fermented well. So let's open her. We'll open her over here. There was a hiss. I like that. Oh, there is carbonation. We got it. We are carbed. Okay, really glad to see that. Now, these are 740 milliliter bottles. So you're looking at even bigger than a bomber bottle. Like, it does. It looks like a beer. I'm intrigued. I'm excited. A little bit of head up there. Nice color came off of this. When I say blonde, it fits the SRM for a blonde, but I probably wouldn't have guessed a blonde if it was put in front of me, is basically where I'm going to go with that. And it cleared up so much more than I thought it would. The head has faded, but at the same time, you do get that one ring, which is nice, sent out of the bottle. Okay. I'm getting what I was hoping to get off of it from the Nelson Sauvin, but what's happening with me of adding the Nelson Sauvin is I can't tell if it's the hops I'm smelling or if there is some sulfites in there, because I'm getting the pineapple that Nelson Sauvin gives off. But I can't tell if that background scent is from that pineapple or if there's like a latex rubber / condom like smell in there, which would be sulfites for me. I can't tell. For anyone wondering the percentage, I did use the alcohol booster on this, so this was supposed to hit 5.35%. My hydrometer told me that we hit 4.86. So if we were to bottle this and put the 5.5 on it, we could get charged in Canada for the fairness at the pumps. But we didn't miss out by much. We missed out by like 0.14% because you have a plus or minus 0.5%. So we came close to hitting what it was saying it was going to hit. Out of the glass. Don't really have much of a scent out of the glass. Anyway, let's try it. Cheers. Okay, so it's not sulfites. It is alpha acids coming off of the hops. Very hoppy, very, very bitter on the back end. And again, I was just fucking around with the hops, right? I was fucking around with something because I'm like, this is such a small batch of beer. I don't even know, and it's such a short boil. I don't know what. Let's just see what happens. However, I actually don't think it's bad. If you think that you're getting 9 to 10 740 milliliter bottles per batch, and I paid $20 for the batch, especially here in Saskatchewan, I don't think that's a bad outcome for the price. Because that would be almost 20. Well, it would be like 15 regular cans, 15 to 17 regular cans, or almost a 2-4 of 355s. I mean, again, 740s. So 9 740s would give me like 22 355s. And $20. I can't say that that's a bad thing. And I mean, again, we just came in under 5% alcohol. I kind of got what I wanted out of the Nelson Sauvin hops. Problem is the Nelson Sauvin have overtaken the beer so much that I can't figure out what the beer would have been like without said Nelson Sauvin. It has kind of a medicinally sweet back end. It tastes kind of like it would have been a Cascade-esque hopped liquid malt extract. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I mean, they have something like 20 different kits you can get for the Mr. Beer. And then if you go up to the actual like Cooper kits or anything like that, there's hundreds of different things you can do with it. But just as a Mr. Beer, like 3 to 4 week turnaround with maybe 45 minutes of your time put in, there is nothing I could be angry about with this. And again, the kits are about, on Amazon, I can get them for anywhere from 20 to 35, depending on the kit. So again, especially where I am, this is a viable solution. You know, she tells me, go downstairs and do this. So yeah, I like how that turned out. I'm excited about how that turned out. So yay, let's hope that the IPA turns out as well. And if it doesn't, let's hope that the beer seems like it turned out, and I'll just put less hops in the next batch. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Hey, honey, you know what?
What?
You're a bitch.
Why am I
A beautiful, intelligent, talented, caring human.
Good try and save there, honey, but it's probably not going to work for you.
Bye, guys. Oh, maybe. There we go.
You're done.
Hmm?